guys, it's Eshani and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I have been wanting to do for many months now. I know we're all familiar with some of those brands that every single influencer seems to be sponsored by and seems to be obsessed with. You know, you hear about these brands being talked about over and over and over again, and you wonder, are they really that good? I mean, is the product or the service really worth it? Because I feel like, is the company budget going into sponsorships, or is it going into actually providing really good products or services? It's just something that I think about sometimes because I know a lot about the business end of things. I own my own business. I know how businesses are run, and I also know how expensive it is for businesses to get sponsorships from obviously celebrities, but even YouTubers. YouTubers are kind of the new age celebrities, and even getting YouTuber sponsorships is not cheap. I have tried every single one of these services or products. I tried them on recommendation of some of my favorite influencers. I tried all of them with the best of intentions. I genuinely wanted them to work out for me. That's why I paid for them with my own money. And for one reason or another, they just didn't work out for me. I will say, I don't think any of these brands are terrible. I don't think any of them are scams or anything like that. I just think for the amount of hype you hear about with some of these brands, I think it's sometimes good to get a real person's perspective, someone who tried it themselves, paid for it themselves, and will give you the pros and cons of it. Because more often than not, when you're sponsored by a brand, they don't really want you to list a lot of cons. So you often just hear the pros. But here I am, not sponsored, probably will never get sponsored by any of these brands in the future since I'm talking about them here, but to me it's worth it just to get a different perspective out there. So the first service we're gonna chat about is HelloFresh. No doubt about it, you've heard of HelloFresh. I would be shocked if you were on the internet and haven't heard about HelloFresh. If you're not aware, HelloFresh is a meal delivery kit. They deliver all the ingredients for you to make meals in your own house every single week. There's a lot of customization you can do, like you can pick if you want the meals for 2 people or 4 people. And then of course, within the meal options, you can pick if you want low calorie, if you want vegetarian, whatever, you know, all of those kind of specifics. And I signed up for the service about a year ago now. I have gotten, I think, about 4 or 5 HelloFresh deliveries in a year. Yeah, I'll tell you why that is shortly. But I do think the meal options are really cool, really innovative. They have some cool ingredients thrown in there and some cool ingredient pairings that you might not think of doing just normally. I love the way everything is packaged. I love that it's delivered to you. I also like their customer service. I mean, there were a couple times I was charged when I wanted to skip the week. That's another thing. I like that you can skip as many weeks as you want. Now, why would you want to skip weeks, you say? HelloFresh is freaking expensive. I don't think people make it clear how expensive HelloFresh is. You're basically paying the same price you would pay to go out and get a meal, but instead it's being delivered to you in ingredients and you still have to take the time to make it. You still have to do the cleanup after the fact. And in my head, you know, sure, if you're trying to integrate more cooking or more cooking techniques, maybe this would work for you. The people that I know that love to cook also don't like to be constrained to a specific recipe, and they probably already have a lot of the ingredients that the HelloFresh kits come with. So in that sense, it's kind of repetitive. It's sort of a waste. One of my biggest gripes with it is just that I feel like the recipe says, oh, it'll take 30 minutes to prepare. No, maybe if you're Rachel Ray, it'll take 30 minutes to prepare. But for me, someone who chops their vegetables very freaking slow because she doesn't want to cut her finger off, it takes me at least double the amount of time to make any HelloFresh recipe. That might just be a personal problem, but that is one of the reasons why I really just don't look forward to making HelloFresh meals. I also feel like sometimes the amount of steps you have to take, it's almost like they've complicated the recipe more than it needs to be just to make it seem more specialized or something. I feel like they've added a lot of ingredients in some recipes, not all of them, but in some recipes that are almost not needed. Like you could very easily strip the recipe down and make it way easier and way quicker for you to make, and it would taste pretty much the same, but they've, you know, beefed it up with all these weird ingredients just to make it seem like it's so much more complex. Maybe that's just me, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, especially if you've signed up for HelloFresh. What do you think? One of my best friends in real life absolutely loves the service. She's not an influencer or anything. She just genuinely loves it. So I know it does work for people, but I don't know. For me, maybe that's just not my thing. If I'm gonna pay the same amount as a nice restaurant meal, I want the meal made for me and served to me, and I don't want to do the dishes afterwards. That's just me, but that's just my main gripe with HelloFresh. Ooh, we're doing good so far. All right, the next thing I wanted to talk about is Thrive Market. Thrive Market is basically an online grocery store that sells, I guess, like specialty items, ingredients, snacks, chips. They have a lot of things. They also have cleaning items, you know, all the green, clean cleaning items. I was very excited to sign up for Thrive Market. I signed up, I want to say 3 months ago. I paid for the yearly membership because I was so convinced that I would love it. And you know what? For the first few weeks, I loved it. I went crazy buying like organic ranch and reusable Ziploc bags and healthier Pop-Tarts, dish soap, all-purpose cleaning wipes. I mean, I literally bought so many things. And maybe in that first few weeks it was kind of worth it because it was just fun for me to see brands offering items that I really didn't see in a lot of stores. These are items that you would have to go into like a Whole Foods or, you know, one of those kind of nicer upscale grocery stores to get. So it was nice that it was on the Thrive Market website. You do have to pay a membership fee, either a monthly membership or a yearly one. I think if you lived in a household with more than one person, it would probably work better. Thrive Market has a $49 minimum free shipping limit, which again, $50 for groceries and stuff doesn't seem like a lot, but when the only things you can get on there are more specialty kind of prepackaged things, like you're not getting any fresh stuff on there. You're not getting your bananas and your apples and your cucumbers. I did get oat milk on there, but it was the non-refrigerated kind. So I guess you can get some stuff like that, but nothing is refrigerated or frozen, and nothing is like fresh produce. So because of that, for me, in my one-person household, it's very difficult for me to justify spending $50 every week or other week or so on just snack food groceries. Because you think about it, like a bag of chips is $3, a dish soap is like $3 or $4, an oat milk container is $3 or $4. I mean, how many of those would I have to get to add up to $50? So I realized as the weeks started going by, I mean, by the third or fourth week, I just didn't need anything on the website anymore. I was fully stocked on snacks. I was fully stocked on all the other random cleaning stuff and specialty stuff. And I realized for a household of one, it just doesn't make any sense. Overall, I liked the brands they had on there, but then I also realized that I was spending more for the label of organic or natural. And while with certain things it totally makes sense, I feel like with other things, I was just buying it on Thrive Market because I had paid for the membership and I really didn't care to have organic Pop-Tarts. You know what I mean? So yeah, about three and a half weeks in, I did end up canceling my membership because I think it was like $60 for the year, which isn't horrible, but I knew it just wasn't gonna be worth it with that $50 free shipping minimum. If it was like a $10 or $15 free shipping minimum, definitely probably would have kept it. So yeah. That was my biggest, I guess, gripe with Thrive Market. Still a cool idea, a cool concept, but you know, just not for me. Okay, I want to talk about these two brands kind of together because I feel like they're sort of a very, very similar, they're a similar business. And this is Fabletics and Savage X Fenty. You've heard of both of these. I guarantee you've heard of both of these. Fabletics is the athletic, athleisure company that is known, I guess, for their leggings. And then Savage X Fenty is Rihanna's lingerie brand. So of course they're known for like their bras and underwears and robes and like comfy clothes. Let's start with Fabletics. I was always a little skeptical of Fabletics to begin with because, you know, they always tout the sign up now and you'll get 2 leggings for $24. And then after that, they just charge you a monthly fee automatically as like a membership fee. And then you can like skip, I don't know, like by the 5th of the month or something, you can skip being charged for that month. But if you don't skip, you have a credit in your account that doesn't expire, but it shouldn't expire since you already paid cash for it. And then you can use that credit to buy yourself a bra or leggings or something. And then the Savage X Fenty is essentially the same thing. When you sign up for the Savage X Fenty membership, then you get 50% off your first order. And then they again charge you every month for like a membership. And then you can use that credit to buy a bra or something. Okay, full transparency. I have not signed up for Fabletics. I have signed up in the past for Savage X Fenty. As far as Fabletics goes, I was very, very tempted to sign up for Fabletics. I really was curious about these leggings that they offer because so many influencers and celebrities actually collaborate with Fabletics. But again, me knowing how business works, I knew that Fabletics is getting these leggings. They're paying the celebrity that helped co-create the legging for their time. Then they have Fabletics partners like influencers, social media influencers that are also being paid to now talk about the collaboration that they did with the celebrity. So just to put it into perspective, it's like, let's say a $60 pair of leggings. By the time the influencer is paid, the celebrity is paid, Fabletics is paid. I mean, that $60 pair of leggings was probably made for like $2 and change because everybody had to get paid in the middle and you're paying all of that. I know that's how businesses go. I understand. I have a business. I know how it runs. But at the same time, with something like Fabletics, it's just there's so many middle people that I was like, there's no way these leggings can be worth it. There's just no way. But then I was in a mall like a year ago and I walked past a Fabletics store. Fabletics does have physical store locations too. So I walked into the physical store because I was very curious to see what are the quality of these leggings. They're really not that good. I don't feel like the quality is there. I don't feel like the material is very nice. I know they have, you know, a handful of different materials. I literally went around the store. This was pre-corona, by the way. I went around the store and literally just felt every single item. I felt their sports bras. I felt their sweatshirts. I felt all the leggings that I could see. I just felt them with my hands. Nothing I felt in the Fabletics store impressed me at all. I didn't even want to try anything on. That's how unimpressed I was just by looking at it in person and feeling everything in person. But the full price Fabletic leggings are still like 60 bucks, 70 bucks or something like that. At that point, I just get Lululemon because to me, they're better. They're nicer, they're higher quality, and they're just better. So yeah, Fabletics, not into it. Also not into the Savage X Fenty. Savage X Fenty, I did actually sign up for. I signed up with the best of intentions. I was really excited to get some cute bras and lingerie sets and a robe. I love that they're size inclusive. Savage X Fenty is very big on inclusivity. That I love. I mean, I'm not gonna dock anybody points for actually being inclusive in their marketing and their sizing options. But the quality of the pieces that I got wasn't there. Wasn't a fan of any of the bras that I got. Wasn't a fan of, I actually did get one of their robes. It was almost like a hoodie robe. And I thought that was pretty cool because it literally looked like a hoodie. It had like the bands on the wrist like a hoodie. And of course it had a hood. It was this really, really cute kind of blush pinky color. But honestly, the robe was enormous. I got it in the smallest size. And I mean, it it could have probably fit someone who's like triple the size of me. It was really, really big. And it also just wasn't good quality. Like I didn't feel like I was wearing a nice robe. It didn't even feel like I was wearing a nice hoodie. It just felt like I was wearing something that I got at Target. That's the thing I would probably say with Savage X Fenty, is the quality of the items feels like something you could get at, let's say, Target. I feel like it's a Target quality item, which, don't get me wrong, I love Target clothing items. Savage X Fenty is more expensive than items you get at Target. Maybe there are more sizes on Savage X Fenty, so if you are maybe on like the extremes of the spectrum and you do find it difficult to find bras and underwear and that kind of stuff in your size, then it might be worth it to pay the price premium. If you don't find sizing that much of an issue and you can find your size in like a Victoria's Secret or an American Eagle or a Target or something like that, then I would probably opt to go with that option, especially because, again, I don't like the subscription thing. I don't like feeling like I have to remember to skip a month or skip something, otherwise I'm automatically charged. That whole idea just kind of stresses me out. Okay, and then the final product, thing, service, sale, I guess, that I want to talk about in this video is the Nordstrom anniversary sale. All right, guys, I am going to be 100% transparent with you guys and tell you that I myself look forward to the Nordstrom anniversary sale every single year. I have purchased many items from the Nordstrom anniversary sale every year for the past 4 or 5 years now. So this one is kind of a it's a slap to me, honestly. I will have to say that the Nordstrom anniversary sale is very overhyped. The whole purpose of the Nordstrom anniversary sale is that it comes around in July normally. I think this year it was in August because of the whole COVID thing. But normally it's like mid to end of July, and it is their new fall items that are discounted even before they released as full price. And then once the sale is over, the prices spike back up to full price. So of course, everybody's out looking for a deal on the newest items. But here's the thing. A lot of the stuff that comes into the anniversary sale is seasonal. They're seasonal items. And what happens generally towards the end of the season? Those items go back on a discount. So if you are stocking that one pair of boots or that one jacket that's brand new for the anniversary sale, there's a pretty good chance that by the time like October rolls around, all of those items are going to be back on a discount. They're going to be saled and clearanced out because now they're rotating their inventory for the next season. There are a few exceptions to this. Of course, any of the items that are permanent that are discounted. I know like the Spanx faux leather leggings are a really popular pick. The Barefoot Dreams cardigans are really popular. The Zella leggings are really popular. Those particular items might be worth it to pick up in the sale because they're permanent items, they're not seasonal, and they're available year after year, and they really only go on discount during the anniversary sale or maybe during Black Friday. I have heard that a lot of the items that are made specifically for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and this includes Zella leggings, Barefoot Dreams cardigans, Barefoot Dreams blankets, a lot of the stuff made by the BP line, which is Nordstrom's in-house brand. A lot of those things that are made specifically for the anniversary sale, they're made in bulk because the brands know that they will sell a lot. Apparently the quality is sometimes a little bit shoddy. This is just allegedly, I don't know this for fact, I don't work for any of these brands, so I don't know the back end dealings of all of this. But I have heard through the grapevine that the Barefoot Dreams cardigans that are made specifically for the anniversary sale are not the same material or quality or just made in the same high quality way as the ones you can get that are not on sale. Apparently that's the same with the Barefoot Dreams blankets. It might be the same with the Zella leggings. Zella is another in-house Nordstrom brand. I don't know. this is all allegedly. I don't know any of this for fact. I have not personally compared these. Make sure you're not getting ripped off. Make sure you're not getting something that you think you're getting a good deal on because it's something that's really popular, but it's actually just a lesser quality version with the same brand tagged in it. You know what I mean? Just something to keep in mind. And like I said, always look out a couple months after the sale is over. A lot of the items that were on sale in July will end up going back on sale. So just keep your eyes out for that. Now, with that being said, am I going to stop shopping the Nordstrom anniversary sale? Heck no. I'm already excited for the Nordstrom anniversary sale of 2021, but I'm also quite a bit pickier now when I shop the sale. Alrighty guys, so those were all of the brands I wanted to chit chat about in today's video. I would love to know if you guys have tried any of these. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and your experiences with these brands or services in the comments below. Obviously, just because they didn't work for me doesn't mean they won't work for you. I also do believe that a lot of the influencers that are sponsored by these brands and services genuinely do like them. I just know that they didn't work for me for one reason or another, and I just wanted to give you guys another, another side of the coin. That's everything I have to say in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm here uploading as much real content as I can give you guys. I want to just be as real and raw and honest as possible, and that's what I pride myself on. So thank you guys so much for your support, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. I'll see you then. Bye!